T.Y. Hilton, the Ghost, nicknamed the Ghost for a reason. Always getting behind the defenses, always running right past the defense, always making a big play. And, T.Y. Hilton has been one of the few of many, or no, one of few receivers to, be a really good receiver for the Colts in the past 10 years. It's been really difficult for the Colts to come by a really talented wide receiver to pair up with Hilton, but now I think they finally found some guys. But T.Y. Hilton's role is going to be a little different than some may think next year. So real quick before I get into this topic even more, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show. I just created a Patreon, so if you do want exclusive reserves to get to a fantasy draft, to get to a fantasy team, a mock draft, all that kind of stuff, hit that up. So I appreciate you tuning in, and if you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. So let's get back into this video. So T.Y. Hilton, like I mentioned, one of the few receivers who has been really successful in Indy, in quite some time. Being that really good receiver, we have definitely have caught that emotional connection with T.Y. Hilton. I have anyways. I don't know about you guys, but I love T.Y. Hilton. Every time T.Y. Hilton goes out there and he runs out on that field, I'm ready for a big play to happen. I'm ready for him to put those TY signs up. That celebration. You love that celebration. I love it. Just a really good receiver in general. But as we saw, in these past couple of years, he's had a few injuries. I honestly think he's losing his legs a little bit. If you ask me, I think he is losing his legs a little bit, because a few times when he caught the ball last year, he did not look as fast as he was. Now, he could have been, maybe dealing with a little injury. I think it was after that Ravens game, he seemed a little weird. But, after a game or two after that, he really picked it up, was a really good receiver in the last few games of the year, and basically the last half of the year. T.Y. Hilton, the role for next year is going to be different than usual. His snap counts are going to fall a little bit more. I think he's going to come in on third downs quite often. First and second once in a while. I just think there are other receivers on this roster right now that, I think Frank Reich and Chris Ballard will be on the field more. You have Zach Pascal, who's a young guy who has been a really solid depth guy. It's already on, but a really solid depth guy. You have Michael Pittman Jr., who is a really awesome receiver coming out of USC last year. He showed when the lights were the brightest, when the stage was, the biggest. He was the biggest star, and he really made a big difference in those big games. If you go and look back at the 3 games that, Michael Pittman's 3 best games, it was arguably Tennessee Titans on Thursday night. It was the Green Bay Packers, and it was the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs. And especially in that Buffalo Bills game, you could really feel that he was really getting a footing. And he was really, really getting open and making a big difference. So, I think Pittman is going to play a lot of the snaps. He's definitely going to be in there most of the time. 95% of the time, 95 to 100% of the time. 100% of the time, no, but, you get what I'm trying to say. And, and then you go to your other guy in Paris Campbell, who has been injury prone. Kind of sucks he's been injury prone, but if he stays healthy, he's going to be in the field a lot. He's going to, he could come around, do those sweeps. He could, go deep. He's got decent size to him for how fast he is. Paris Campbell is just an awesome talent, waiting to, break out, waiting to get a chance. That's all he needs. And once he gets that chance, boom, he's taken off. So, T.Y. Hilton, I think he's more so going to be, he's going to come in once in a while. He's not going to be in there a lot, I don't think. Yeah, he's going to be in there a fair decent amount, but I don't think he's going to be in there as much as we're used to seeing him in there. Unfortunately, I know I hate to say it, but, as we all know, the man is not in his prime no more. And it kills me to say that, because I love T.Y. Hilton. to death. I love every Colts player to death. I love this whole team to death. So I hate to see any player, start to, get out of their prime a little bit, start to, slow down a little bit. It's just, the nature of football. It's just the nature of the game. So that's what I think T.Y. Hilton's role is going to be in the 2021 NFL season. I think we got some young guys. Mike Strawn. I think I did mention Zach Pascal. I'm not saying Mike Strawn is better than him, but I'm just saying there's young and upcoming guys who are gonna be in there more. So that's all I have for you sports fanatics today. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And like I said, I did just start a Patreon, so if you want, exclusive rights to, having reserves to, mock drafts next year, because, there's a website where, you can invite friends and stuff, and if you want to reserve a spot to those, you have to become a Patreon. To reserve a spot in a fantasy football league, you have to have a Patreon. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think T.Y. Hilton's role is going to be a little more limited? Because also he's getting older and he's more injury prone. Remember that. And the more he gets injured, the harder it's going to be for him to come back, and the more difficult it is going to be for him to make those huge plays. But T.Y. could do it. T.Y. could do it. He's an awesome dude. Awesome dude. And he's a great football player and a great dude. So that's it. I thank you guys for tuning in. So, as always, I'll catch you guys next time.